What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are feeling good. Thanks for tuning into this video. Today we're going to talk a little bit and do some work here, but we're going to talk about some food plot maintenance, mainly spring food plot maintenance with clover plots in the woods. A lot of people plant food plots in the woods, and with that there's a little bit of sacrifice because you got to put a little bit more, little TLC maintenance into it than you would compared to like a larger, ag field or something like that, as far as those little tiny maintenance things that you have to do, like using leaf blowers, smaller equipment to get back in there. Sometimes there's just a little bit of sacrifice that you have to take in order to have these woods food plots. Well, right now we're roughly about 7 weeks, I believe, away from turkey season, so this video has to involve with turkey season as well. So right now we're standing in this keel plot in the woods that we put in last year, and if you followed along on that series of woods food plots, you saw that me and Chris came in here, and this was just not really an open area. It was a little bit open, but not much. So we came in with some chainsaws, we cut some trees down. It was mainly pines and spruce, and we just left the stumps. Not a huge deal. We used what we had to work with. We had 2 chainsaws, we had an ATV. We drug them away from the plot. We came back in, we soil tested it. It was very low pH. It was a 4.2, which is very acidic because of the pines and decaying leaves and all that stuff. Then we came in, we added 2,000 pounds of pelletized lime, and that was roughly March, April last year, which puts at literally almost at a year ago today. And then we added the pelletized lime. We came back in and we added about 8 pounds of a mixture of annual clovers. We use that annual clover to help build the soil, add some nitrogen into the soil as well. We came back in the fall and we just broadcasted some winter wheat, some clovers, and a little bit of brassicas. Not a whole lot of brassicas, but mainly winter wheat and clovers. So now what we're going to do is we're back in here now. It's been roughly a year. We came in here and soil tested about 2 weeks ago. The pH came back at a 5.6. So within that 1 year mark, we moved the pH from a 4.2 to I think it was a 5.5 or 5.6, something like that. It's close. So we moved it more than a point. So right now we're going to take a leaf blower. We're going to blow all these leaves. That's part of the sacrifice that you have with woods food plots, is you have that, the leaves that drop and they smother out the clover. So we're going to take, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes, whatever it takes. Use a leaf blower, blow all these leaves out the way, let that ground breathe a little bit. We're starting to get some warmer temperatures. Tomorrow we're coming in, we're adding about 1,000 pounds of pelletized lime, and we're going to frost seed. We're going to sprinkle some more clover on here, and this involves turkey season because, if we frost seed this, we'll allow more clovers to come up. We won't leave that bare ground for long periods of time. It'll germinate just in time for turkey season, and we'll have an awesome, turkey hunting area. Well, to give you guys an update, you can see the line where we stopped. We're blowing everything downhill. That's actually, luckily, the way the wind's blowing today as well. But you can see underneath these leaves, there's all kinds of green, and that's the clover. It was just being smothered out by those leaves. So again, it's just sacrifices. When you do something like this in the woods, you're going to deal with some leaves. You can just take a leaf blower and blow them off. So it's been 30 minutes. We ran out of the first tank of gas. I'm going to fill it up again, and one more tank, probably a half a tank, should do it. Like I said, we'll come back in here the next day or two and lime it again and frost seed, and that's all part of it. So it's just a little bit of maintenance, a little bit of hands-on, equipped with like power tool type stuff, gas mowers and leaf blowers and smaller ATV equipment to get back in here to do this. But it can be very rewarding, and hope you guys follow along. Like I said, if you guys have clover food plots, get a leaf blower and get those leaves out of there, do some frost seeding, retest the soil, fertilize it, frost seed it, and you'll be good to go. So we're going to start this blower up and get busy. All right, guys, we just finished. Took an hour and 10 minutes and 2 tanks of gas. You guys can see everything's nice and clear now. All the leaves are off, pushed off to the sides. All the green is exposed. There's still a bunch of clovers that's in here, but it does have some bare ground, so that's why we're going to frost seed it. We'll come in here some red clovers, white clovers, and things like that. We'll do that here in the next couple days, and like I said, we're also going to lime it, try to get that pH up another point this year, and then that way we can just maintain it each year after that with a couple bags or something like that. But it's a good method. Just use a leaf blower, keep those spring food plots up to maintenance, up to par. Let that sunlight come in there, get to the green. There's always going to be green underneath those leaves. You don't want those leaves decaying, and also if you do frost seed, it's going to prevent soil to seed contact. So get those leaves off there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Any questions, leave a comment down below. Good luck to you guys out there gearing up for turkey season and getting ready to plant those spring food plots and also frost seeding. I'll see you guys on the next video.